We are here. Happy Halloween, everyone. Merry Christmas. Not really Christmas, but we're practically there. The bull season is around the corner. How you doing,
Yeah.
Erica? Welcome to the last
Hey,
night, the Friday night. Not the very last, but end of the week.
I was
How's
like
it
the
going?
last late night news ever. No, just kidding. We'll be back Monday.
Yeah, we'll be back
But happy
Monday.
Friday. Yeah, still
Yeah,
a reason to celebrate. It's Friday. Kickstart the
100%.
weekend. Let's go. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, let's roll the clip, guys. Welcome to Late Night News, weeknights at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, where we talk about the spicy crypto drama, trending pieces, the ugly, the good, the bad. Let's just jump right into it. Alrighty, so guys, today I was kind of looking at the market and I kind of felt confident buying the dip, and then I'm like, wait, is this one of those moments where Alex buys the dip, but I missed the real dip? Is it one of those? And
If you're anything
to
like me and me buying, yes. But
yeah, that's happened for you a
DCA,
lot. You
that's why
buy
I
and the
DCA
price
because
keeps
I
tumbling
literally
down.
suck. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did today. Guys, not financial advice. All of our stuff is purely entertainment. But whatever I was interested in buying, I just bought like a fraction of it instead. So if I was like, I'm
Mhm.
buying all of it, I split it in half. I split it in half. And so DCA is such a good conversation to be having. And let's
Yeah.
talk about what's coming out of the White House. So we had two
Wait.
stories.
What is DCA? What does that stand for anybody who might be new?
DCA dollar cost average. So dollar
There you
cost
go.
averaging just means if your bags you bought at the top, work your way to bring the average price down. So it's a strategy you guys can do, especially with projects you really believe in. Just start to buy the bottom. Don't wait for the very bottom. But as you see, let's say you bought Bitcoin at 50 grand and you see Bitcoin at 20K. Each time you buy low, your average price is coming down, and then you can get some unrealized gains when the bull run comes along. So
Hmm.
just something to think about. One of many strategies.
Yeah.
The White House releases fact sheet on its first ever digital assets framework. So safety, consumer protection, affordability, responsible innovation, global leadership, fighting illicit finance, and CBDCs being emphasized. So this is a long read. I recommend you guys hop over to our Twitter, Gokhshtein Media. Check out the link. We source everything. And long story short, they pretty much want to put in steps to make sure that they have global competition, protecting businesses and consumers, fighting the scams and the rug pulls, making things sustainable and for people to get in at a lower cost. So I think this is pretty much, if we could summarize this, the TLDR, USA is like saying, "Hey guys, green light. Like, yes, we're jumping in the crypto parade, and we are gonna play along on this. We're jumping on the ride." So we have to
Yeah.
wait and see how this develops, because in the piece it said that they're going to be reviewing NFTs. They're going to be investigating like illicit stuff on DeFi. So those are going to be revealed towards March of 2023 and July 2023. So
Mhm.
any thoughts, Erica, on this?
Yeah, I was kind of skimming it. It is it's kind of a long article, but I mean that's to
Yeah.
be expected. It's from the White House, right? So it's long and boring, I think. But one thing that I found as I was skimming through an article from, let me see, CNBC. So Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell previously said the main incentive for the U.S. to launch its own central bank digital currency, CDBC, would be to eliminate the use case for crypto coins in America. And he said, in quotes, you wouldn't need stable coins, you wouldn't need cryptocurrencies if you had a digital US currency, Powell said. I think that's one of the stronger arguments in its favor. So I don't really know how I feel about that, but
Yeah. Oh, you don't
yeah.
need Bitcoin. Just come over to us. Just come over to the digital dollar,
No,
V2
no,
rebranded, and you're good to go. It won't corrode. We'll
no,
just print
Jerome
like we
Powell. I'm
normally
not
do.
going to
It's
do that.
just, yeah, like I don't know how I feel about that. Like I like to see the harmony. I like to see where
Yeah.
you can get a stable coin and it is backed in some aspects, some sort of regulatory stuff, but not this like black or white. Not just saying all crypto bad, throw away all your crypto, come to us for our
Mhm.
system. And speaking of,
Exactly.
forgot to mention, guys, we are powered by Unstoppable. Unstoppable Domains. grab yourself an NFT domain while you can. It's an honor to be partnered with Unstoppable Domains. Head over to gokhshteinmedia.com, scroll down, you'll see where you can open a link to Unstoppable. Gives us a little kickback. We really appreciate it. And jump on that while it's still hot. We've seen how hot ENS has gotten, many other stuff in regards to decentralizing that whole sphere. So yeah, the White House stuff, the stuff going on, we'll see how it develops. You know, it's sometimes a carnival, sometimes some surprises. So we'll see. Apparently the XRP situation, we should be getting an update by the 19th where they come forth with like their reports and evidence and things like that. So we'll see how that situation develops. Let's move on to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, and we'll talk about that later as well. Lumos Digital Mining, an Australian company, has opened a first of its kind 5 megawatt solar powered Bitcoin mining farm. So this is interesting. Of course, I've seen a lot of people doing solar setups, a lot of initial investment, but it's just great to leverage that. Why not?
Yeah.
Solar power. It's free.
Yeah, 100%. The city of Whyalla, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's in South Australia. I love it. I mean, solar powered Bitcoin mining center, like everybody argues that it's, Bitcoin mining is bad for the environment, but what do they have to say about solar power farms? They probably have something bad to say about it, I'm sure. Like, well, you have to take into consideration, like you have to build it, and it's like, oh my God, like you can't
The solar
win.
panels are polluting. The viscosity of the velocity of the angle of the beep, boop, 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 boop. It's like, dude, just chill. Just chill.
Yeah,
like this is a great moment. Solar mining, why not? Using an energy source that's up there in the sky that's just, ever giving. Why not? Like, this is just great. I think there's always going to be a need for proof of work. I'm not a proof of work maxi or a proof of stake maxi. I'm a crypto maxi. I'm just like, I want to empower people. And when I see stuff like this, it gets me excited because like I see people who see the long-term vision and they're here. Like, that's a long-term vision play. Like, you don't just start a massive setup like that just to make a quick buck. You're here for the long term.
100%.
And this is a perfect segue into Dogecoin. So Dogecoin, my favorite meme coin, the OG, as I call it, the godfather of meme coins. Like, if you hate Doge and you're trying to shill one of your toilet trash meme coins, you played yourself, like DJ Khaled said. You played yourself. Okay? You can't hate on the OG. Like, you can't hate on the OG. Started it all.
Yeah.
So Dogecoin, now second largest proof of work coin by market cap after the Ethereum merge. So people have been flocking to many different projects. ETH Classic we saw yesterday where the hash rate was doubling, tripling, reaching new all-time highs. And now people are flocking to Dogecoin as well. And so who knows? I mean, in the bull market, it like passed like Honda's valuation in terms of the amount of money that was coming in. We'll see what happens the next bull run. Right now, it's kind of chilling around 7 cents Canadian. Like, it's cheap right now. We'll see what happens though. Elon has like a love-hate relationship with this one. It seems same thing with Bitcoin. So you feel any particular way towards Doge?
I like it. I like little Doge. My only quip with Doge is that when I, first got into crypto, like it was, everything was pretty much, I feel like, kind of a pain in the ass to buy, but especially Doge. I don't know if I can't remember if I couldn't figure it out or it was on like some like obscure exchange and it was just really hard to get, but I didn't get it. So that's my, that's my only thing, but that's like, that's on me, but like, I don't, I like it. I love little Doge.
It's so cute, right? Like, like seeing its growth and seeing the community. And I really think that, yes, like, sure, we have the shit coins and whatnot, but like, it gave so much joy. And many people, even my friend, one of my best friends, his mom knows about Doge, but doesn't know about Bitcoin, right? Yeah. And it's like, that's so cool to hear about for someone that's not so involved in Web3 and crypto. Be like, yeah, I know about this project, Doge, but I don't know about Bitcoin. So
yeah, exactly. Sorry, my eye is like watering so bad. I don't know what's going on.
Getting rugged to Doquan. I made a call to Doquan and he's invading. He's coming in. He's heading over to Texas. Doquan in
Better
Texas. Is
not be.
Doquan in Texas?
I mean, wait, is there a bounty? If there's a bounty, okay, whatever. I guess, yeah, whatever.
I mean, eventually. I mean, if they're getting his passport, if
Mm,
they're doing all this stuff, it's not going to be long until you're going to see a bounty on this guy. I mean, who knows?
yeah, exactly.
So the next story is coming from Binance. An accounting error at Binance resulting in 4.8 million helium token. At the time, a value of $19 million. I'm sure it's come down a bit. Sent to users
Mhm.
who quickly sold for profits. So guys, they made a bug. They made an error, and they dispersed this to users. So not too great. Not really looking that great on Binance. That's
Yeah.
that's that's a that's a costly mistake. A quick $19 million write off.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess like, the mistake that crypto.com had, they sent that one lady, like, what was it, like 10 million, the
Yep.
equivalent of
Yep.
$10 million, and like she went and like bought a house and all of this stuff. But I mean, she has to give, she has to sell the house and like give them it back. So I can't imagine that they're just going to be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
okay, people. But I mean, it's
I
funny
saw
that people
that.
just like get this money and then they're like, okay, like let's buy it, let's get it
Yeah,
out.
they
Like,
think there's like no repercussions. Like, I mean,
yeah.
think about it, especially if you've KYC'd on this exchange and you've given so
Mhm.
much. There's so many paper trails. There's so many ways for them to see what you've done. So I know
Yeah.
what you said. I mean, I remember digging deeper and the lady like bought her family member a house and then did this and that and
Yeah.
they've frozen tons of stuff. I think they attempted to freeze her bank account, but then, they eventually will make their way to get if not some of that, if not all of it, clawed back. So
Hmm.
be careful,
Exactly.
like you're not unless you're on some Indiana Jones, James Bond type beat, like, you know, think twice about that. Think twice.
Yeah. Even if
But
you
a
are, don't do
nice
Binance. Don't do CZ dirty like that. Give it
yeah,
back.
don't do CZ dirty like that. And a nice little bounce back with this story, positive story. Varus with over 100 supermarket stores in Ukraine, so they're a chain. They partnered with
Hmm.
Binance to accept Binance Pay. Customers will be able to enjoy instant crypto payments and fast delivery in 9 cities. So this is great. This,
Hmm.
of course, I believe was announced at their event, and another win for Binance. They just keep adding more and more on the list. So negative, a positive.
Definitely positive. Two thumbs up.
Nice. Seems like I got rugged.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Excellent.
I guess, yeah, I'll blame it on you. It wasn't me.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was
Well,
me,
I'm
but yeah.
back. I'm back, guys. So Doquan looks like Doquan's snooping my Wi-Fi network and trying to bring me down. But it's okay. It's Gokhshtein Media, the People's News. We're here. We know what it's like, guys. We're not pretending. And doesn't matter if it's Quan, Wi-Fi rug.
Mhm.
We continue the news. And
That's right.
this one was funny. This one was like entertaining. The one regarding China and Litecoin. So a
Hmm.
top court in Beijing has found that Litecoin is protected by Chinese property law. Residents may trade crypto, but not use them as a cash alternative in a legal case concerning Litecoin. Now, this to me is like, hey, Litecoin, you can exist, but I'm watching you.
Right.
Like that's
Yeah.
like you can exist and but don't try anything too crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, like they can invest in it and trade it, but they can't use it as
Hmm.
like a peer-to-peer payment system.
Yeah,
So
exactly, exactly. So we won't
yeah.
probably see like payment processing merchants like
Hmm.
they're gonna put this purely as like a speculative, you know, Count of Monte Cristo Treasure Cove little like item on the side.
Right.
We
So
definitely won't see that. Yeah, like
at
like
least they're not
like
like
the
banning it.
contrast, right?
So
Ukraine payment processing, like no way.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think. Yes, yes, that's the positive, I guess. That's the takeaway is that at least it's not banned. At
Yep.
least it's not
Pretty
banned.
much.
So
Exactly.
couple more stories. Another one regarding Bitcoin. You guys know I love my Bitcoin. But I'm a crypto maxi. Doesn't matter if it's Bitcoin, XRP. Most recently, not to shill any project in particular, but I bought some Bitcoin, I bought some XRP, bought some Polkadot. I think personally, again, not financial advice. I think XRP. We're gonna see what happens with that story. I think it's been on a chokehold for a very long time.
Mhm.
Bitcoin mining surges as hash rate reaches new all-time high, 232 million terahash or exahash, whatever that's called per second. So 232 exahash per second, reaching new highs. So looks like people are sparking more interest in Bitcoin mining. Maybe
Mhm.
they're turning on their rigs that otherwise were off. This is just good. The higher this hash rate is, the more powerful the network is, the more people are participating, the more decentralized it can become. So this is
Mhm.
just the pulse and the life of the project. It's good to see that it's up and alive and well.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. You said that very well.
And last story is Uber. You guys posted this to us earlier. I was seeing if there was any more developments, which it doesn't seem like there is. So our last story, guys, comes from us from Uber, suffering a data breach by hackers on Thursday. The employees first thought it was a joke because he joined their Slack, I believe, to their chatting system, and
Mhm.
was telling them there, and I don't think they believed him. Like they just thought it was satire. Sam Curry, researcher from Yuga Labs, calls it a quote total compromise with quote full access to Uber, and the extent of compromised information, customer leaked
Mhm.
data and whatnot to what extent remains unclear. So this just sucks, just a hack. It's like a balanced breakfast, right? A couple hacks, throwing some data
Mhm.
breaches, you
Yeah,
know, some
exactly.
exploits like some smart contracts issues, dusting attacks. It's like, are we ready for mass adoption? Maybe in like 100 years, like
Right.
for tech.
Yeah. So CZ actually commented on this, right? He said, and I didn't know this until just a little bit ago. He posted it 19 hours ago though, but an 18-year-old hacked Uber. An 18-year-old, you guys, like holy shit. Hacked Uber through social engineering, right? So this comes up a lot. A lot of
Wow.
people get social engineered. Social engineering an employee's password reportedly gained access to Uber source code, email, HackerOne bug reports, AWS admin, G Suite admin, and domain admin. I was looking at some of the screenshots they were posting, like of their financials, like how many millions of dollars a year they spend on their like hotels and travel, and like who spends the
Wow.
most on it, and just like all of this crazy shit. So,
Damn, tons of compromising information. That's
mhm,
crazy. It's crazy to
yeah.
think like these people at Uber, maybe they're not even following like they're doing the worst due diligence. Like to get hacked like that, um, people
Mhm.
just think like hacking is just it won't affect them.
Yes.
Something is I like the saying that something is secure until it isn't. Something is reliable until it isn't anymore. And of
Mhm.
course, if we just talk on the subject of SIM swapping and people getting their phone provider, do you really own your phone number and your identity through your carrier? No, it's subject to your
Mhm.
customer service rep maybe giving it away to someone through bribery or through social hacking. Maybe I can call Erica's provider with a different woman on the phone pretending to be her with urgency and emergency situation to try to persuade the person with conviction, hey, I really need Erica's phone number, transfer this to my phone, blah blah blah, but let me get in her Coinbase, let me do this, let me do that.
Mhm.
People really add it up,
Yeah.
and with enough investigative research you can start putting the patterns together really, in terms of like where people are, what they do. And clearly this guy or girl, whomever, at 18 years old really knew their stuff and really was just combining social hacking and just that's crazy,
Yeah.
right? That's
Kind of
crazy.
reminds me of like back in the day when, same thing, like just this like brilliant teenager social
Hmm.
engineered some of the Twitter people, and Twitter got hacked pretty bad. So kind of the same
Yeah,
thing. You have to be really careful with social engineering.
exactly. You got to be careful. You got to look at it as progressive, like only share as
Mhm.
much data as you're um, comfortable with. Don't put
Yeah.
everything on the internet. Like I see these people flexing how much they bought. They bought this bag, they got that bag. How much do I have in
Mhm.
this? You can be a target just from the very most basic things. So I think
Yeah.
sometimes people in the crypto world forget that like yeah, you could have two wallets, but someone could hold a gun to your head and be like, "Give me everything." You could have two FA, and someone could be like, "Get in." You could have fingerprint reader, and a guy's gonna be like, "All right, I'm gonna slice that hand off. Let's go. Let's do this." You gotta. If I were to say something that helped me a lot is put yourself in the hacker's mind
Yeah.
and just open up incognito browser, try to hack yourself and find the flaws and find the areas that, you find yourself maybe exposed or vulnerable to a backdoor attack, whether it's like bad password, whether it's, a SIM swap where people can just get in through an SMS text, whatever that may be. You can never be enough in terms of Seifu, for sure. 100%. Be safe out there. Otherwise, you're going to get CZ tweeting about you and
Yeah. Be safe in these
yeah.
crypto streets, you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I was researching that a little bit. I put it in our G Media chat, and I was like, what do you guys use for your Gmail? What about VPN? I know that you can put a password on your SIM card. You do have to call your carrier. So there are a lot of things that you can do. But if somebody is, very like persuasive, manipulative, those are the people that you have to be careful for. I can't remember which project it was or which founder, but I do remember a story. And this guy, he was talking to this people on Discord. I think he needed graphics for something. And there was actually, it was a team of hackers. They pretended that they were like a complete corporation, right? They had like a white paper, they had all of this stuff, and it was just like, it was scary, the point that they went to just to seem legitimate. And luckily, like he did not get hacked. He was like, like just on the cusp of it, but he didn't. And so he was like, damn, if I find it, I'll reshare it. But it was, it was almost a
Please
year
do.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly, I
it was
mean,
crazy.
there's so many flavors of it. Yesterday, I was hearing, it might have been the day before, but a project that joined like a Telegram AMA session, and all the project did was their smart contract and everything was a scam, but they were just referring to like a copy of the project that they claimed to be. Like, imagine you're pretending to be Cardano, not using Cardano because people would obviously know you're fake, but like you're
Yeah.
pretending to be them. And you're just like, yeah, buy my smart contract, that's me. You refer to their website, you source them, and it looks legit. So people are always, hackers are always going to find more and more elaborate ways. And guys, that segues into the beautiful merch that we're wearing before we wrap
Yeah.
up. If you head over to gokhshteinmedia.com, we're still working on it. We're doing updates. We're getting our dev to tweak stuff. But you'll see the merch section, so you can grab yourself a beautiful hoodie. Let me pull that up on the screen, or a t-shirt. You can get the bottle as well. So I am wearing the hoodie, of course. It's so comfortable. I
Yeah,
love
I
the
love
hoodie.
it.
That's probably my favorite.
Me
The
too.
t-shirt also is really good. The hoodie is really like soft. It's very light, something you can wear like in a breezy night. You can even put a layer underneath. Shirt as well. Very high quality clothing. So if you're wondering why is the price is a little bit more premium, it's because we wanted to make sure you're not wearing paper. It actually is comfortable and you actually want to wear it
Yeah.
when you go outside, right? We don't want to wear no sandpaper. We don't want no paper action.
Yeah.
So it's definitely that bold, high contrast look, and it's got that soft aesthetic. So when you guys are walking around with this, people are gonna turn heads. When you go
Yeah.
flexing outside, when you got the guns
Rep
out,
it. Yeah.
rep the Gokhshtein Media. So we're thinking about
Yeah.
doing limited. We really want to explore some cool ideas for the merch. So let us know. Let us know in the Discord. Let us know on the Twitter Spaces any ideas that you guys have. We're more than willing to hear you guys out and maybe work on some designs and stuff.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
that's a wrap for the late night news. Of course, Saturday is upon us. Crypto, where is it headed? Up, down, left, right. It's a cycle, guys. It's a cycle. We've been here time and time again.
Mhm.
Take it as when it's red, buy. When it's green, sell. Simple. It's
Yep.
just it's just simple as that. These cycles will come and go, and often it'll be so exponentially huge, the growth, that you'll look back on these peaks and dips that you cried on, and you'll be like, I can't even see it on the chart, right? You'll just be like, it'll be meaningless.
Yeah,
So that's a
exactly.
wrap. Any final 2 cents, Erica, for the Friday? Any wisdom, words of wisdom?
Going into the weekend, no, you guys just be safe out there. Have a great weekend. Definitely check out Unstoppable Domains, like we said. They're doing some really cool stuff out there. I think that we're going to be having some events coming up, a little teaser there. Can't say too much, but exciting stuff coming down the pipeline, which just watch out for. Definitely follow us on our Twitter account. Hop into Discord and talk to me. I'm going to be doing some fun stuff in there coming up. So I'm ramping up that. So yeah, just check us out. We've got a lot of stuff going on, but you guys already know that. You know, we're working all the time, nonstop. We're on the clock, but we love
100%.
it. We love what we do. So it's not even like, you know, it's a passion.
100%. And guys, make sure you guys check out the weekly wrap up by Ross. That was today, 5 p.m. Eastern. We will return on Spaces again on Monday to Thursday, of course. The breakdown with David and Akil. They're killing it, always keeping it fresh and spicy. And we'll see you guys on the next events, the next Spaces. Make sure you guys have a great weekend. And thank you for joining us tonight. Have a good one.
See ya.
See you guys.